Welcome to Two Sides of Spurs, where the passion's real and we never bore. Calling from the States, Jamie's UK pride. Together we ride that Tottenham tide. It's the Two Sides of Spurs podcast. We break it down, we talk it fast. From across the pond, we bring the flair. Spurs content, that's beyond compare. So hit that like and give us a song. Join the crew, come share the love. The Spurs chat, you can't resist. Just click subscribe, you won't wanna miss. Two Sides of Spurs, we're here to stay. With Colin and Jamie, it's Spurs all day. No. Hit the like and give us a sub. Join the crew, come share the love. The Spurs chat, you can't resist. Just click subscribe, you won't wanna miss. Two Sides of Spurs, we're here to stay. With Colin and Jamie, it's Spurs all day.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Colin here, joined by my lovely co-host Jamie. What's up, bub?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a show, so it's good to see everybody. Yeah.
I just want to apologize to people in advance because I haven't got my laptop because I've done something to it. So I'm on my phone.
He broke it. He broke his laptop. He got mad at Spurs the other day and he just shattered it.
Yeah.
No,
oh well,
that's not what happened.
No, I've lost the camera and I can't find it. So yeah, I'm on my phone.
All good, man. People are just happy that you're here. And look, we've got Chris Peters in the house, bigging us up. What's up, Chris Peters? Hope you're good, buddy. Adrian, I presume, from Spurs Diehards TTID. Hello, Adrian. Sir. And then we've got Quez. What's up, Quez Ali, my man? Quez is here. Ronnie's here. Ronnie says hello, and then he says, "What results in the Prem today?" Yes, we will absolutely be talking about those
weird results. Yeah,
it's a weird old league. Anything can happen from week to week, man. Anyway, and then we got Ryan G, the closeted Spurs fan, in the house.
His team kicks off in 25 minutes.
Fingers crossed for you guys.
Hoping they win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then he's talking to Ronnie about the Bournemouth City match. We will definitely talk about that. Nige is here. What's up, Nige? Big up, guys. Much love, says Nige. Big up yourself, Mr. Nige. I hope you are well. And and then he says, "Come on, the Wolves." Yes, bro. Yes, fingers crossed. You guys can do it.
I need Wolves to win just to get revenge on Palace.
Yeah, screw Palace.
But they've got no Eze apparently. I haven't seen the lineups yet, so.
No, neither have I. I'll have to look into it. But we can pull it up during the show. But yeah, everybody, welcome in, everyone. And as usual, thanks to all channel members and subscribers. We couldn't do it without you guys. And speaking of people that we couldn't do it without, what a great time to mention Alloy Collectors, our sponsor for today's show and all shows. Alloy Collectors, where you can buy an awesome 3D metal kit. It's a great collectible item, good gift for any sports fan, football fan, And yeah, they've got one for nearly every team. So depending on what team you support, you can probably find some merch there. The website is uk.alloycollectors.com, and I will get that put into the chat momentarily. But yeah, thanks again to those guys. Shout out to Alloy Collectors for taking care of us. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just jump straight into what everyone else has been talking about, man. Wild day in the Prem.
Yeah, I was watching pretty much like most of the games. I kept jumping from stream to stream, and when I saw Brighton was so good, like going forward, then lost it 2 goals in like quick succession with Mo Salah. Good thing that he scored, obviously, because I got bonus points. He's my captain, but yeah, City lost. I think Spurs have done a voodoo on them. So
that was my favorite. That was my favorite result that I've seen. Absolutely.
Well, I think they bring the best result, even though Arsenal lost. That's the result Arsenal kind of wanted the most, because it screwed them. But Liverpool are top now.
There you go. See,
yeah.
How much the table can change in such a short amount of time is my favorite thing about the Premier League. I mean, nothing is a guarantee.
Exactly. And I like what Ryan says. Nottingham Forest are 3rd in the table.
Jesus, that is crazy. I was not aware.
Ball is just something different.
It's not the same. It's not the same Nuno ball it was here. Let's just say that.
I just thought maybe he wasn't given enough time, but I think Tottenham maybe was too big for him. But Forest, Chris Wood's scoring again. He's having a season. He is. I don't know how many he got today. I know he got 1. So maybe he got 8 goals, unless he scored further on. Obviously, I can't check the results because I'm on the phone. But
right, I can do that. I can get that done for us.
Yeah, Chris Woods.
Hey, man. Hey, I'll have it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Ronnie's saying that Liverpool got lucky. Brighton were very good. Fabulous goal from Salah. I'll have to check it out.
Salah's goal was good on the run. Yeah, he was quite quiet. Nuno making them proud.
I know. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, big up, Ronnie. Big up.
Nuno.
Yeah, Ryan loves Nuno, and why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, bud? Done lots of good for your crew. But yeah, man. So Spurs, our last match that we played, we won it. It was a cup game, if you remember. And it was a game that a lot of people, I don't know, I'd say it was pretty mixed, whether or not people thought we were going to win that one or not. Do you agree?
I thought we were going to lose. I thought it'd be a 1-1 and then lose on pens. But no, Spurs started off really well. But then City pretty much dominated most of the game, and then we tried to do them on their counter and stuff. But I think overall we deserve to win. Man United in the next round, which isn't going to be no easy task because they're going to have their new manager, Ruben, that starts on 11th of November.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Ruben Amorim from Sporting. So I read something today that he did, I think it's for Fabrizio Romano. He was saying that Ruben didn't want to start United until next season, and Man United basically said, if you don't sign now, you're never going to join us. So he had to make a quick decision.
Huh? It's like a hey, now or never. We need you. Come if you're interested.
Much, yeah. So, but
I get it.
I don't know. Everyone keeps saying how good he is now, but you got to think it's the Portuguese league. It's completely different.
Absolutely. I'm not worried yet. And anyway, I mean, the new manager bounced, whatever. We have a thing where we don't really like Manchester teams, it seems like. So good thing we got one of them in the cup. I think we'll do great. But back to the match against City. I wasn't able to watch it live. And I don't know if you were either. Were you at the hospital at that time?
No. I got back literally like an hour before kickoff.
Nice. Well, then you can tell me all about it.
Yes.
Obviously, the game starts. The best player on the team gets us on the score sheet to kind of start things off. The wonderful German
Ballon d'Or winner, Timo Werner.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. And I'll let you know. I'll have you know. I watched the replay of that shot and that goal, and it looked magnificent. He absolutely dominated. I mean, he does best when he doesn't have time to think about his shots. I honestly think that's the key.
It. Like me and my brother were saying the same thing. When he hits it first time, like he's quite good, but when he's got to think about it, he panics. Like he could have had a few goals that game. Like the one when Solanke did the ball over, it was basically kind of 1-on-1, and obviously the defenders catching him up. if you move over to Lilywhites to his left, that ball would have went in.
Yeah,
It, like, it
and
was
then the one,
literally-
of course, where he kicks it right at the keeper.
yeah, that one was like, ugh. But I tell you, who had a good game, Decky. Great again. That ball
yeah.
was like the pace.
Oh,
on ball
the
was
one that
perfect.
was to Werner, the assist to that goal.
Yeah, with his right foot as well. Like, it's making me think now that Madison and Kudu are a bit like Lampard and Gerrard. They can't play together in the same team, so it's either one or the other. Because Decky for now has to be the camera. Madison, I don't think he can. I don't think those two, when they're together, it doesn't look like it works. Like they're both trying too much. When it's Decky on his own, perfect.
I mean, yeah, that pass was sublime. Sublime. The
Beautiful.
curl, the fact that I mean, the weight on it was perfect. I don't even
Yeah.
think that Werner had to break his stride to get on the end of it. It was.
But when I saw the ball
beautiful.
come in, I was thinking, oh shit, it's Werner. Shit. Oh, I never doubted that guy. Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly got that in him. That's what's so frustrating, I think, about him as a player is that we know that he's capable of that. And so whenever he kicks it directly at the keeper,
he's a good player. Like I know we all give him shit. Like everyone gives him shit. Like he's better than us at football. So he's a good player. It's just I think it's just his decision making that needs to change. And obviously, I hope we don't sign him permanently because I think there's a lot of better players out there. The one I would like is the guy at Bournemouth who scored today. I can't remember his name now.
I'll have to look it up. Hold on one second.
I'm sure Ryan will let me know because he's always quick on that. Begins with S.
Semenyo.
Yeah, like him. I think he's a quality player. I wouldn't mind him. And I suppose we're looking at him at one point. Yeah, there you go.
Look,
Ryan Semenyo.
He knew it.
I wouldn't mind him, but I reckon it costs a lot of money to get him out.
Lord Rodney Trotter is in the house. What is up, Lord Rodney? He says that he should shoot with power every shot. I'd rather he hits it to row Z. I'm going to say Z because I'm British today. Then straight at the keeper weekly. 100% agree, man. It seems like 3/4 of his shots just are very tamely kicked directly at the keeper. Would you agree with Rodney here? And by the way, I'm gonna grab my phone charger while you're answering this question. I'll be back before you even know it.
Yeah, no, I think he needs to hit it first time because, like I said, when he has too much time of thinking about it, he panics. And it's like a shot that can be so powerful to basically just slides to the goalkeeper. So it's quite irritating as a Spurs fan to watch. And I know like we give him a lot of stick, and I'm one for it. I gave him so much stick on every game, but he had a decent game, so it wasn't too bad. I'm just going to read some of his comments. So I am on my phone. If it goes up, Robbo, how are you doing? Well, mate. I know your predictions are probably just as bad as mine. So with the results today, it looks like we're probably going to be doing a forfeit. Ryan G, big up Robbo. Yeah, Stars goal. Oh, what a beauty! When we did the short corner, I was getting really annoyed, but the power on that Stars shot that bent in, that was beautiful.
Unreal. Sar is the only player on our team who is willing to take a long shot, and I think it completely changes up our game. We need
because he's very tall, so he's quite lanky. When he runs, he looks like a weird ostrich with his long legs. But it's just no. I thought he was going to get sent off at one point because he was just doing crazy tackles. For me, I'd probably start him tomorrow. I would probably leave Madison out. Madison. Yeah, because you can't have Kulu and Maddie at the same time. That's my opinion.
Yeah, so. I was going to say we'll have to see. We'll see, and I don't know. I think it could work. Just because it doesn't sometimes doesn't mean it never can. You know. But Sar did have a great game.
Sar played very well. Yeah, I'll take that. Bentancur had a brilliant game.
Yeah.
Bentancur. Yeah, I was really impressed with Bentancur, and then Basuma came on. The only thing I didn't like, the referee, is that prick referee, the one that loves himself. He was giving everything to City. It was pissing me off.
Really?
I was like, I hate when he referees Spurs because we barely get anything with that guy.
I don't even know who it was. I was watching the game like this. Like I had my laptop on the floor and was looking down at it occasionally because I was working and I didn't want to get in trouble. But yeah, I mean, I didn't see a ton of opportunities where I thought that we could have gotten a call but didn't. But then again, I wasn't watching as closely as you. So okay, we scored the first goal, right? And then for the next, I don't know, do we dominate for any of the game? I know that we ended up with only like 30% possession.
We dominated a little bit, but then City, just the City. I know they had a couple of kids in, but those kids are still quality.
And they still had at least 3/4 of their starting team in there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, they did. And I think the thing is as well, this is just my opinion. I don't think Pep gave a shit about that game because there's a lot of people talking about Spurs did them a favour to win the league when Sonny missed that shot against them last season. And he had chances to bring on Haaland. And when they missed that header, he just looked at the bench and started laughing at Haaland. None of them could care less about that trophy. So for us, we want to win a trophy. I forgot.
But they did end up putting Haaland in, correct?
No, they didn't play him at all.
Not at all. Okay, well then
not at all. They brought in another youngster.
Oops, I was incorrect.
Even when they were losing. So yeah,
that was my mom that told me that. So thanks a lot, Mom, making me look stupid on the internet.
Well done.
No. Gosh,
one job.
Yeah, seriously, make me look good online, Mom. Come on.
But yeah, Sar's goal was a beauty.
So when did Sar score? About what minute? Was it in the first half or second half?
First half, we were 2-0 at halftime.
Nice. Okay.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, we were. Yeah, 2-0 at halftime. So,
okay.
Because they scored quite late on, but then they needed scored. Literally, I think it's on 96th minute, but Basuma cleared off.
Cleared it off the line. I've seen the replay of that too, but I didn't understand the significance. I didn't understand that it was that close to the end of the match. You know, that's awesome. That's really cool. And everyone was so happy. It makes me happy to see him do well because he's a player that came in with so much hype. You know how good he was for Brighton. We got him on a relatively cheap deal for reasons, and you know everything ended up being good. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of bums me out whenever he doesn't play very well because I know that he's got it in him to play very well. And so I was happy to see him do well. Look at Robbo. Robbo says he's looking forward to that cup game. Joint watch along. The news, guys, is out. We are doing a joint watch along with Robbo Reacts.
I wanted to try and get tickets for the game, but I doubt I probably will. It's going to be quite hard.
Yeah, if you can, definitely do it, man. That'd be sick. That'd be a fun one to go to. By the way, is that your handbag on the door behind you?
Not mine, but it can be.
I say it looks really good.
We never know these days. You got to be careful what we say.
It matches your color. It matches your colors. You know.
Well, I thought I'd wear the 2019 top because I've been trying to get a hold of this for so long, and I finally got a hold of it. So yeah,
come on,
one of my favorite tops.
Look at this. Chris Peters says that he didn't care about the Bournemouth game. Then, Chris, you're 100% right. I don't think that Pep goes into any games wanting to lose.
I know. I think the way I describe it is probably worse than it is. But he just looked like he wasn't too fussed about it because he was laughing when they missed chances and stuff. The only thing I liked about Pep because he's quite animated on the touchline and just stands there like a cardboard cutout. It's just there's barely any movement from the guy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Whoa, look at this. Daniel COYS is in the house saying big up. Big up, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate. What else we got here? Every shot with power should be the rule of Werner. I agree completely. Okay, guys, we beat City. We all know that. For one, I'll ask you, does that help kind of to alleviate the pain that you felt from the Palace match?
What about it?
Oh, does the win against City help you get past that anger from the Palace match?
No, because the way we played was probably the worst we've ever played under Ange, and it still irritates me because if we won that, let's say we win tomorrow, which I don't think we will. I think it'll be a draw.
Wow, he's so negative. We're gonna win tomorrow, guys. We're gonna win tomorrow.
Villa are a tough side.
Yeah, but I have some of their results pulled up, and they're not like outstanding.
I know they lost to Palace in the cup at home, but they didn't have a full squad. But no,
Okay.
Villa, because they did us last year at home, didn't they? Because we beat them 4-0 out of theirs, and I can't remember what the score was at home, but I feel like tomorrow will be a draw. I reckon 1-1. Like, I'm not saying we're going to lose. It's just I think Villa are just a really tough side.
I think we'll win 2-1. But we'll get to predictions and stuff in a bit. What makes you think that we're gonna not win? What do you think? What's making you think we're gonna lose?
Well, we got Van der Ven that's not playing, so the high line. Romero's not 100%. Sonny,
that's okay.
Sonny is. I know he trained, but I don't know if he's going to start. So it's just a little things. I don't know. If we win, obviously I'm going to be happy. But I am still Ange out. So at the moment.
Wow.
But wait. But if we win a cup, then I forgive him.
Forgive him for what? Okay, we were talking about the table before the match. Before the show started.
Okay, yeah,
let's talk a little bit about the table.
If we beat Palace,
it's not his fault. It's not his fault that we didn't beat Palace. He wasn't out there playing.
It's tactics as a manager as well.
What would you have changed?
I would have changed substitutions a lot quicker.
Okay.
I would be shouting on the touchline, not just standing there like a cardboard cutout.
Do you think the players need shouted at? I think that they should be able to motivate themselves and get themselves going. If these guys are getting paid.
Okay, use this as an example. You played football when you were younger, yeah? When you see like people watching you, and like let's just say you see a cute girl that's watching you, you go, you try and play a little harder in front of just to impress her, don't you? They got all these fans, like Spurs fans, constantly singing their heart out, and they're just giving half-hearted performances. Like if you're wearing that badge, I'd be buzzing out there. I'd proper go for it. This is why it's good when you got a Spurs fan playing as a player.
Yeah.
Like I use Jamie O'Hara as an example. Like, even though he's a bit of a prick, but he would fight for the badge because he was a Spurs fan. So we need people that are going to fight, not just sit back all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just don't think that's Ange's fault. I don't think we lost against a loss against Palace because Ange did anything particularly wrong.
Okay, so all right, let me just you're the manager on the touchline. Spurs are playing the way they are. What are you going to do? Are you going to be shouting directly at players like, go here, go there, do this, do that? Or are you just going to stand there like him?
It all depends on the type of person that you are. I mean, it all should have happened. That all should have happened on the training pitch. Players should know. They should know what they're supposed to do. They should know how they're supposed to act. How does everyone in the chat feel about this?
Yeah,
we'll get in the
chat. If like this, I'm going to use a couple of people. Okay, I'm going to use Chris, Robbo, and Ryan. You're playing the way Spurs did against Palace. Really, really poor. Are you just going to stand there watching and take ages to do substitutions? Or are you going to be screaming people to go in certain directions to push them?
I'll be honest though, I didn't see this match. So this is a match that I'm speaking about that I didn't watch, but still. Yeah. So we got Daniel saying if Romero it's not called made. If Romero was out because last year we played Davis at center back against Villa and Watkins exposed him for the winner. They got Watkins and Duran against our weakened defense. No, yeah, absolutely. It's not going to be easy. The players that they've got, especially in attack, have pace. They've got some pacey clinical players up top. I'm just not. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be a blowout, and I think we could absolutely win this one.
No, I don't think they're going to rip us apart. I think Tottenham are a possession team, aren't they? So I feel like we're going to have more of the possession. We might have more chances, but I still don't think we're going to win. I think it'll be a draw.
You thought we were going to lose against City too, though. So
we could have yeah. But City didn't have like a full squad. They didn't have their Haaland. If Haaland played, he would have got past that defense.
Yeah, you're probably right. So we've got Chris saying that Ange never learned from the West Ham first half. He still started with Kulu and Madison and made subs too late to change the game. All right. Hey, fair enough. I'm definitely not Ange out. I see things coming together. I see the finish line. I think that we finished the season top 4 with a trophy. And I think that everybody has to get all their words from this whole season and eat them. And I don't know. Daniel says, all I know, one thing is if the back 4 is Dragusin and Davies, up against either Durant or Watkins, it's going to be peak for us. I don't know. I mean,
you can't have Davies, and just drag us. It's one or the other. Like Romero, he wasn't great against. He's not been great for a while, has he? But yeah, you have to play QT and Draggers. You can't have Draggers and Davies because look how we played against Karabag. Like they were all over the place. So Dragson's trying to start his feet again. He's going to get more game time now for a while because Mickey's going to be out until after the international break. So it's good for Radu to get some game time.
Oh, definitely. We've been saying that he needs it. He deserves it. So yeah,
he did really well against City. I thought so.
Yeah,
he's definitely better than Romero.
And Romero is supposedly one of the best defenders in the entire world. So,
well, like I think we've both been pretty much saying. Me and you reckon Romero is going to be gone in the summer, don't we?
Yeah.
So I reckon the kid coming in for Husic, whatever his name is, and
Vuskovic,
they're going to be the ones that are going to be leading that back line with Mickey. But I think we need to tie down Mickey on another contract because I got a feeling.
Yeah, get him paid more than $40K a week, please.
Yeah, we definitely need to get him in with another extension or something.
We got Ash P in the house, though. Hey, Ash, what's up? Long time no see. She says that she'd honestly take 17th if we won a trophy, preferably Europa League. Yeah, I mean, Ash, I don't think you're going to have to. I think you're going to be able to take top 6 place and a trophy this season. I really do. But how do you feel about that? Would you take 17th in a Europa League?
I wouldn't be happy. I'd take a trophy, but then that means he's just focused on the trophies like he said he wasn't. He wants to win everything. So for me, he needs if we finish at the top 6 this season, I don't think we're going to be classed as more as a top 6 team. Does that make sense? Because you can't be doing stuff like that. Like Ange needs to change something. I know everyone keeps saying to me, "Yeah, we're in the progress. It takes a few years." Once he gets to where he wants to be, Ange will go. So I like I said earlier, I don't think he'll last the season. If we get knocked out of the Europa League or whatever, yeah, I think he might be gone because Daniel doesn't mind sacking people before final, does he?
He doesn't, but I couldn't. I just want to make it clear I do not agree with you at all on that, and that's okay. That's totally fine. I just don't want anyone to see this and go, "That guy's Ange out," because I'm not. I think that Ange will be here.
Oh
next
no!
year.
I've seen other streams where co-hosts like get really heated debate, and like it kicks off like if you don't agree with me. But I think the good thing about me and you, we just after the stream we're normal. On the stream, we hate each other. So.
Load one up, man. Get you. No. Kidding, guys. Of course.
Say an Englishman, but take an American.
There's no manager at a Big 6 club would survive even being allowed in a relegation battle. They would get sacked before it even got to that 100%. And we're nowhere near. In fact, if you want to look at the table, and Jamie, you had it pulled up a second ago, but I'll pull it up here. It's really not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. So Spurs sit in 10th, which doesn't sound great, right? On 13 points.
No.
If we were to get a win tomorrow, we sit in 6th place, right behind
Arsenal.
Yeah, 2 points behind Arsenal, right behind Aston Villa. I just think that it's awfully early in the season to doom and gloom. It's not.
But
it's not
if we lose, we're 4 points above Everton, aren't we?
So Everton and they're
sitting
on 9
today.
They're sitting on 9. We're sitting on 13, so we're still 4 ahead of them, even if we lose. But yeah, and I mean West Ham's down there, United's down there. I understand United just fired their manager. I get that, but I'm just saying that it's definitely not all doom and gloom. Do you guys really think that Bournemouth are going to finish above us? I definitely don't.
Well, at the moment, Forest are because they're third.
Yeah, I mean, and see, do you guys think that's going to last? Because it's not. It's a big, long season where many things can happen. Games can be won or lost that you wouldn't expect. But generally, as seasons go, they kind of level themselves out. Things sort of shake out the way that they're supposed to. And you know. And I think
Wherever we finish, that's where we deserve to finish. But we're definitely worse than last season.
Worse than last season?
Yeah, well, the first 10 games are unbeaten. We've already lost 4 out of the 9.
Yeah, but then how did they go after that? Remind me.
We had a bad run for a while, and then we started doing good again. We finished. Where did we finish last season? 5th. We'll be lucky to finish 5th this season. The way we're playing.
We'll have to see. I mean, the way we play changes from game to game. I feel like, you know, it's not like
Yeah, I get that, and obviously I know injuries take a big toll on it, but we need to start showing more fight, and we're not doing that.
So Daniel's saying, so when people say 17th in the trophy, well, it's moot in a way because they would not make it to even finish 17th. Oh, and 17th. I get what you're saying. He's saying that 17th in the trophy isn't a thing that would happen because the manager would get fired before they could have a chance to win a trophy because they'd be in 17th. Fair dues. Chris Peters, the man himself, saying this is a strong Premier League season. Arsenal falling away, City losing today. No easy teams. 100%. 100%.
Even like the lower clubs, they're definitely there's a massive change in the Premier League now. Like,
it's TV money, bro. It's TV money.
That's it. So and a lot of the smaller clubs are investing a lot more. So I saw something. I haven't watched the video, but you know Lyle Thomas from Sky Sports, he interviewed David Pleat because they got rid of David Pleat after 4 years, and there was like David Pleat was saying to Daniel Levy, like, you need to sign this person, you need to sign that one, but they wouldn't because they didn't want to spend the money. They didn't want to spend the money on the $5 million on Jack Grealish when he was younger. They were like, no, he's not going to be a big star. Then you got they said get Ollie Watkins. He goes, I'm not spending 23 million on Ollie Watkins to be a understudy for Harry Kane. And then look what's happened. We're never going to be successful unless that bald prick's out.
So is it the bald prick that you don't like, or is it Ange?
No, I like Ange as a person.
I like him as a manager, but no, I know what you mean.
But Daniel Levy, Tottenham it's going to start arguments, but Tottenham are not. We're an entertainment ground at the moment. He cares more about like we're playing in a game. I can't remember what game it was, and he fucked off to America to talk about NFL. Like, you're chairman, you should be at the ground.
I get that. No, you're not wrong. But you were saying like before that you wanted Tuchel. That's just somebody that you wanted. Do you think he would have? Do you think he would have done okay with Daniel Levy behind him? I mean, is anybody gonna be successful?
No, I don't think no manager is gonna be successful. Without I just like Tuchel. I've always have. I have. So that would make my day.
I would be beyond happy if that happened.
I would go to the parade to watch that.
It would be glorious.
Up and top bus to see them relegated. But no, I don't think any manager will be successful while they're there. That's why I'm hoping the whole thing with Amanda Staveley, if she comes in, she can maybe do something and then eventually maybe take over the club. So,
yeah, we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. I think that we can definitely win a trophy in spite of Daniel Levy, perhaps. I think
this is what Glenn Hoddle was saying on the overlap the other day. He was basically, hold on, Palace nearly scored. So they were saying on the overlap. What did he say about like Daniel Levy would sack himself if the way he's performing if it was a manager. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because how bad he is. And he goes, he still doesn't understand how you sack Jose before a final and put a young kid in who's got no management experience, which makes no sense at all. He goes, I just don't understand it. So clearly there was bonuses in his contract to get rid of Jose, but he goes, winning that Carabao Cup is like a stepping stone. It's going towards something. So you should have kept him, but Daniel being Daniel didn't. He wanted to save money because if he had a clause in his contract, we'll sign you get another like a year extension, and you get like this big bonus. If I get rid of you, you can't. He doesn't care about trophies, Daniel. He's top 4 is his trophy.
I get what you're saying. I do. I mean, it does seem like that. It's impossible to be sure unless it comes out of somebody's mouth. I don't like to assume stuff, but it does seem that way. Ash is saying that she doesn't think that we're worse than last season. We're just learning to play every 3 days, which we didn't have to do last season. Very good point. And that's what I put in the thumbnail. Do you think that we'll be able to win a weekend match finally after winning midweek? It seems like we've been having trouble doing that. And Jamie, obviously, you don't think we're going to win. So I know that.
I don't think we're going to lose either, though. I think it's going to be a draw.
That's fair.
But no, because this is the weirdest thing about Spurs, which is annoying. I think I saw in a group chat. We lose to Bolton and then win 1-0 at the San Siro against Milan. He goes, that's typical Spurs. So we beat City and then we lose to who is it? No, we beat Man United and then we lost again, didn't we? I can't remember who it was against. That's a typical Tottenham way. You beat a team that's really, really poor. No, really, really good, and then you lose to a team that's fighting for relegation.
Yeah, and I don't know whose fault that is. I don't know.
It's mentality.
It's almost like, yeah. But I mean, how do you fix that?
Get rid of the owners.
I think you get rid of a bunch of players. To be honest, is what I would do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if a manager gets sacked, like I feel bad for Ten Hag because he's won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. Yeah, they're not playing great, but what other managers won 2 trophies in 2 seasons? Like, you're sacking a manager. If that's the case, then the players need to take some accountability where they get like a wage deduction or like something. But that would never happen. You're not going to sack a player because they're going to find another club straight away.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's
a tough situation to be in.
We do the contract. You don't play. You don't play. You don't get paid.
Yeah, I've heard of those. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing that ever happens.
Yeah,
but I've heard
Jamie
of
Redknapp Jamie Redknapp had that at Spurs, pay as you pay kind of thing, because he was always injured all the time.
Yeah, makes sense. Adebayor should have been on one of those anyway. But at the same time, that bottom 4 in the Premier League by statistics had not had won a game between them until last weekend. Then when people say we're not worse than last season, can anyone name any of the first 10 games last season where we capitulated like at Brighton or that disgrace of a Palace performance? I get what you're saying. And for the first 10 matches, no. But after that, we definitely had matches that were just as shitty as the Palace match. Well, Brighton was a special case of shitty. But yeah, I mean, definitely we were better the first 10 games last season for sure, without a doubt. I mean, obviously anybody knows that if you just look at the numbers. But
give us a come back to that Brighton game, because like we were amazing in the first half, weren't we? But when it comes to the second half, like an Arne Slot, a Pep, they would have done a lot more possession based and not just constantly trying to go forward. You want to protect the 2-0 win and hopefully get a third to finish off the game. That's what those managers would have done. But Andrews was like, let's just keep attacking, because they need to open up more in the back. So, and then we can start attacking more. But we didn't do that. We just thought, we've kind of won this game already. Let's just sit back and play around. That's the mentality of the club. Like Glenn Hoddle said, to dare is to do. There shouldn't be Spurs' slogan anymore.
He kept saying it backwards. He kept saying to do is to dare or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
But it could be old age. I don't know. But yeah, it's like, but he was just saying it's not really the club's motto, because it doesn't mean they're not doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah, so, fair enough. I just think it's time to be happy. We won the match against City. It was a good win.
I'm happy.
The whole team played well. I think we played well, like as an entire squad, which is rare. I think that usually we have a player or two that kind of wins us the match.
No, everyone put a shift in, 100%. Yeah.
We lost 4-2 to Brighton last year. Ash is pointing out, absolutely we did. You're right. Everybody put a shift in. That's a great way to put it. The last minute block, or the last second almost block, goal line clearance, lovely, good stuff. I live for that. The way that they celebrated after that was incredible too.
I'll tell you what annoyed me though, that goal line clearance, Vicario, I don't know what the hell he was doing.
He was way out of his area there.
He looked like he just panicked and tried to clear the ball, but he got nowhere near it. So he could have cost us there if it wasn't for Basuma that did that on the 96th minute, because they look dangerous every time they come forward, didn't they, City?
like you were saying,
I'll
they're
tell
a
you
good
who
team.
impressed me the most though, like because he's getting a lot of stick at the moment. Dominic Solanke, like ran his socks off. He was shattered at the end of that game because you can see he was like, I can't track back anymore. I'm done. He was quality. He just needs to get a goal now, and like Richie with that chance on the throw in, he should have been putting that away.
I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember that. I don't know if I saw that chance.
So it was a throw in, and then we threw it basically towards. I think it was their throw in. They threw it towards their goalkeeper, and it was basically kind of like a 2-on-1, and he just shot straight at the keeper, Richie. Any side of the keeper, that would have been the game would have been done.
Yeah, and hopefully he gets better. I mean, hopefully he gets back into the swing of things, gets used to playing.
I think he starts tomorrow though, because I think Solanke, he just looked shattered. It wouldn't surprise me.
Gassed, as they would say. He was gassed.
He was. Yeah, because he's getting a lot of stick on social media. I saw it and he goes,
a bunch, a lot.
6 games he hasn't scored now.
Hasn't had a shot on goal in a couple of matches, which is not a good stat, but
people don't realize what he's doing now. Like he's constantly running, tracking back to do stuff, and that's what we need. But he does need a goal, just to give him the confidence, because I think he's only got 3 goals in the 8 games.
At least just have a slap. Just hit it. Just hit it.
Yeah, at the keeper. He tried to shoot the other day, but he got blocked. But no, I like Solanke. He works his socks off.
Daniel saying, yeah, it's time to be happy, mate. I agree. We beat City, but we're still mid-table in the Premier League, mate. We're not a mid-table club, so you can see why people are a bit pissed. For sure. But I guess what I'm saying is we have a chance to make up a lot of that ground tomorrow. And I personally, and everybody can be exactly how they want to be, for sure. But personally, I'm just not going to be pissed until after tomorrow. I'm going to see if the boys can continue, can build any kind of momentum. Because we had that. We had momentum last season. It's not out of the realm of possibility for us to go on a winning streak and win some matches. And
Well, I'd just like to see some fight for manager. I'd like to see him actually have a go and like tell people where to go, like every other manager. He just stands there.
I don't think every other manager. I mean, there are plenty of managers that stand there. And from when you talked about playing and when we played and stuff when we were younger.
Yeah.
Our coach always said to us that the coaching was done, that he had coached us the whole week. You know what I mean? That we were ready. We should know what to do. He shouldn't have to do anything during the match. And not that that's right or wrong. But I get what you're saying, that you would like to you want to see him look like he cares more, basically.
Well, yeah,
right?
because I know, like you said, they do all the training the whole week and they've done that. They know what they've got to do. But if you see that your team's getting outplayed everywhere, you're like, I need to change something here because we need to do some kind of tactical. You go, right, you move this way, you move that way, drop back a little bit. He just sits there and goes, yeah, we'll play well. He never looks at the camera. Yeah, we didn't show fight. I was like, no, you didn't show fight. You need to give it as well. Like, you can't just keep blaming the players every time. You got to take some responsibility because you are the manager as well.
It's true. It's very true. I won't disagree with you fully, but I will say that I don't think he needs to be full on. Why can't I think of that dickhead's name? The Arsenal guy.
Oh,
you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to go full on Arteta either. So there's got to be a happy medium there. I agree with you. Real quick, before we get totally past the City match, who was your man of the match for it?
There's quite a few that I can think of. Decky was one of them. Decky. I think Solanke did really well because he just constantly kept going on. Benton Core played really well. I'll probably say.
How did Sarr do besides the goal? Besides the goal, was he involved much?
No, Sarr was involved a lot. I think he lost his way a little bit, but if I had to choose one, it'd probably be Decky.
Yeah, that was going to be my choice as well. So
because he kind of bullied that midfield a little bit, causing problems, and with his weaker foot across the ball, with a really good pace on it for.
Oh my God, the curl that it had on it was disgusting. That was such a good cross. Hey, real quick, this blonde kid, like the super duper blonde kid that plays for Palace, didn't he used to play for Spurs? Hughes?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Will Hughes? For some reason, I thought that he was with us through youth setup, but I could be wrong.
It might have been for youth, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure now. I'm not a big fan of him.
Yeah.
What minute are you on? Because I'm on 16.
I'm on 15.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. So far nothing's happened, but maybe you're letting me know I missed something. Something's about to happen. Anyway.
Nothing yet. No.
Okay. Cool. So there was a question, and I liked it. Audio asks Solanke versus Watkins, who's going to take over from Kane with England? Who's going to be England's? Who's going to take over? What do you think the answer is?
Will Lancashire.
Love it.
Probably going on form. Probably Watkins.
Yeah, Watkins looks good. Watkins is a player that I wanted pretty bad for a couple of seasons. But I think
we just didn't want to spend the money on him.
Yeah, that ship has sailed, and that is okay. Chris Peters says it's going to be Watkins.
100%.
And then back to the match, he said Gray put in a shift and changed his positioning play the second half. I think
Gray. Yeah, I think who was it on the left? Was it Savino? I'm not sure who it was. Or was it Nuno? Caused him problems because obviously the speed, but Gray did really well.
Gray's a great player. He's somebody I wanted. You can go back and look at streams from the summer. And I wanted Gray so bad. We had some Leeds friends. Shout out to Jess, JSY Talks Football. Shout out to them. But I was saying the whole time, I'll take Archie Gray. I'll take him off you guys if you don't want him. And it was just the fact that he looks like he could be the perfect inverted fullback to me, which then means you could potentially move Poro further up the pitch. None of that looks like it's going to happen now. But anyway, I think that Archie Gray could be a really good inverted fullback for this system.
I prefer him in midfield. Because I know he's inverted, but I think midfield would probably benefit him. But he's going to be around for a while.
Oh yeah, definitely. Was that okay? That was outside the box anyway. Okay.
No, it was a cross came in from Wolves, but just wasn't enough pace in it. So it's a corner to Wolves.
Sorry, Ryan. Sorry about that. Daniel says Watkins won't be taking over for long. He's nearly 29. That's a fact.
He's nearly 29 now. Jeez.
Yeah, I was going to say the ship has sailed with him.
So definitely Will Lancashire will be taking over from Harry Kane.
There you go.
That's if he plays, because he's not being given a chance yet, which is quite frustrating because he's not had that much game time. Which that's what I'm worried about. He needs to have a bit more.
That's true. I would agree with that, but I think that right now Ange knows that he's in a scenario where he needs to win every single game, and you can't unfortunately be playing kids very often. If you got to kill games off quick so that you can put the kids in, and that's up to the other players. That's up to
I agree. This is why in the window we need to sign players for now, because we've got a lot of youngsters coming through. So
Daniel's like, no, you're crazy. I don't even know who you're thinking about. Blonde guy. Where blonde guy? That's all I remember. But anyway, thank you, Daniel, for letting me know that I was off there. Watkins is getting on himself. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. We were just saying. Absolutely, man. And Chris says 29 in his prime. I like that. There was a bit of a rhyme there, which I think was unintentional, but 29 and in his prime. Yeah, man. It's true. We'll see if we can handle him tomorrow.
Harry Kane's still in his prime because I know half time he scored 2 goals. I don't know how many he got in the end today, but he keeps scoring every fucking week.
Yeah, he's a monster. I think that if you're doing any kind of accumulator, putting a Kane goal in there is a good idea. Just that's
you won't get much for it though. It'd be 1 point, 1 minus whatever it is. It'd be really bad.
Yeah, true, very true. But still, those add up. Yeah. I was thinking of Alex Pritchard. Thank you, audio artisan.
Oh yeah, Alex Pritchard. Yeah.
Yep, I thought he was going to be the next big thing, but there was a certain Christian Eriksen standing in his way, keeping him from getting game time. Pritchard. Yeah, he seemed like he was good, but he's kind of small, kind of lightweight. Not sure where he's at now. I'll have to take a look. But okay, so guys, we've got a match tomorrow. I wanted to ask everybody, and you too, Jamie, how important is this match in our top 4 finish pursuit? We're racing to the top 4 with a lot of other teams. Who do you think is going to get there? Us or Villa or either? And do you think this match has a lot to do with that?
I don't think because the way you put it, how it's important to match for pursuit top four. For Ange, I think it's more important for Ange to keep his job. Because I think Spurs want that top. Well, Daniel Levy wants that top 4, 100%. So that's where the money comes from, and that's where you get the better players. But we don't sign him because he doesn't like spending money. Top 4, it'd probably be. I reckon City will still win the league. So I think that's going to be City, Liverpool, Arsenal. For some reason, it's annoying me. I reckon Chelsea are going to get it.
I could see it. They've got a thick squad. They can rotate if needed.
And like they're playing a lot better than I thought they would with this new manager coming in from Leicester. I thought it would just fall off, but clearly they're doing something right. And they're playing at Man United tomorrow. I backed Man United to win, but something tells me that they wouldn't surprise me if they get their win. Chelsea.
Fingers crossed that you are wrong there. I am not a big Chelsea fan.
Me neither, but I reckon Newcastle are going to be up there as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely fair. They're a good team. Obviously as shown today. What was the score? What did the final score end up being in the match against Arsenal?
1-0. Brilliant cross. Isaac with a header, brilliant header.
Hell yeah, man! Can't beat that. I'm sorry, I'm typing out a thing right now.
But when it comes to Spurs, where I think Spurs are finished, I think we're finished 9th.
9th, shit.
Yeah, I think we're finished 9th.
Yeah, we've we'll see. Do you think that Ange survives a 9th place finish, even if we win a couple
like this season and we finish 9th with no trophies? He'd be gone.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, okay. Real quick, I wanted to ask everyone about the possible Timo turnaround that we have on our hands here. He scored the other day, baby. Is he going to Brennan Johnson this thing? Are the floodgates open?
I think with Sunday coming back, though, I think Timo starts.
Shit, good thinking. But maybe that's better. Maybe that's honestly, maybe that's better for him as a player. To come off the bench, play against tired legs.
So I was reading Daniel's comment.
No, you're good. I missed it. No, I haven't seen it yet.
Let me post it up there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I honestly think
the only thing that would save him if he wins a trophy.
Or finishes like top 5, top 6. I think a top 5 or 6 finish and no trophy, I still think he gets another year.
I can't remember the last time we finished 9th because we luckily finished 7th when we got the Conference League. When that was with Jose, wasn't it? So yeah.
Look at this. So we were talking about Alex Pritchard. Audio Artisan says that he thinks he's at Birmingham now. He won Young Player of the Season when we loaned him to Brentford when they were in the Championship. 12 goals, 13 assists. Jesus Christ.
For some reason, wasn't he? I'm sure he was at either Norwich or Sunderland.
Sunderland sounds correct, but I could be wrong. But yeah, he had something there. He wasn't a terrible player, that's for sure. What else we got here? Finishing 9th in 2025. This ain't 90s Tottenham. No, you're right. It ain't. And I think that we are going to...
Okay, so Daniel, if we finish 9th, do you think Ange needs to go?
Look at this. Audio says he was at both. No wonder they both sounded right to us.
Yeah, I remember Sunderland rings a bell.
Yeah. Sorry, can you repeat your question that you asked, Dan?
Yeah, so if we finish 9th, then let me ask everyone in the chat. If we finish 9th, do you think Ange should go? If we finish 9th. I'm not saying...
What if we won the Europa League?
If we win a trophy, then obviously I reckon he stays on. But if we finish 9th with no trophies, Colin, would you have him gone?
No.
You wouldn't?
I don't think so. As long as the football is getting better. You know what I mean?
But how can it be? So if you finished 5th last season and then you finished 9th with no trophies and you was in Europe, because clearly we're worse off.
I think you kind of answered the question because you talked about us being in Europe. I think that's been a major hindrance on us. You can't deny it.
then saying that, then what's the point trying to get in these competitions if you're going to finish worse in the league?
No, you're right.
We're
Absolutely.
supposed to be a top 6 club. If we finish ninth, we're not going to be. I wouldn't class us as top 6. Like Villa are doing better. Leicester, they're doing better than us. Like
So these are teams though that historically haven't been in the top 6. So would you count them as top 6 clubs because they do it for one season?
If Villa finish again in the top 4, then they have every right to be up there.
Yeah, I would say Villa is for sure, but you said Leicester as well, and so
I said Leicester have done. I meant no, they've won trophies that we haven't.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, absolutely.
They're not top 6. They've won trophies. That's what I meant.
Gotcha. Fair dues. Daniel saying if he wins nothing and we have a worse league finish since Ramos, I'm sorry. What are fans defending? Damn.
Thank you.
Shit. Well, luckily we don't have to worry about that future timeline because it's not going to happen. We're going to finish top 4 and a trophy. You heard it here first.
What minute is this on? 55 minutes. Clip that then, please, Colin. So
clip it. Yes, please do. Audio Artisan saying 9 with no trophies is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it, but it's again, we're not gonna have to worry about it because it's not happening, baby. It ain't happening.
I like your positivity.
Thanks, man. I'm a pretty positive guy. You have to stay that way, or else things just get dark. You know, you gotta keep yourself positive. I don't know, but so I need to look this up. But how have Spurs fared in their last few games compared to Villa? Well, we know that Villa have been doing pretty well. I actually pulled up their results. They did lose against Palace in the cup. Last time they played in the league, it was Bournemouth, and it was 1-1. And you're telling me you guys are afraid of this team?
Yeah.
And you guys are afraid of these guys? Anyway, they won against Bologna 2-0. Great. They won against Fulham 3-1. Great. A 0-0 versus United. Seems like we beat that team. Interesting. And then they beat Bayern in the Champions League. Their last match in the league before Bayern was against Ipswich Town. It was a 2-2 draw. I'm just saying they're not like an uncrushable giant here. You know what I mean? It's not like we're playing.
So how many points did they take in the league from the ones you just said?
Let me go through this. Let me go all the way back to Ipswich. So 1, 2, 5, 6. 6.
And what Spurs taken in the games?
Yeah, exactly. I need to look that up. 1 second. Don't forget the 6, though.
So they got 6. So, okay, that's fine.
Sorry, my keyboard's super loud in the microphone. But what was that?
Yeah, no, I say it's still going to be a tough game.
Yeah. Oh my God. Of course, dude. Of course. And we definitely.
Colin, mate, we ain't finished below 8th since 2008. You think he survives 9th place?
Depending on other circumstances, yes, I do. But, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I've been wrong plenty of times. All right, so let's see. How many league games did we go back? Was that? Anyway. So we 0 points there. 3 points there. So 3. Yeah, so they have some better results than us. I think it's actually 6-6, but we got ours through 2 wins. They got theirs through a win and some draws. So yeah, we both. I don't know. We've got a comparable amount of points in the league, but they have probably had better results. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, and they got a better manager.
That's very debatable. That is very, very debatable.
Oh my God, no! You did not say that. Unai Emery is quality.
He's quality for sure. Yeah,
he's better than Ange Postecoglou. Come on,
you can't say that for sure, for certainty.
I can. He's won Europa League a few times.
Yes.
Yeah, Ange Postecoglou hasn't done that.
How many times has Ange Postecoglou played in the Europa League? Riddle me that.
They did Champions League. They didn't get anywhere.
That's a fact. That's very true.
But you can't say Emery's not better than Ange Postecoglou.
I mean, stats-wise and stuff.
I think that's your Spurs brain going on. Your love for Ange. No. Like, Daniel, you'd back me up here.
Well, of course Daniel's going to back you up. Of course.
No, because Unai Emery is better than Ange Postecoglou.
All right, fair. We're all entitled to our opinions. I don't think he's a bad manager at all.
He's a quality manager, you know. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's how he's gotten Villa to where he has. I mean, it hasn't been nearly the amount of investment that we've had, and you know he's taken them to great heights. They're looking better than ever.
They play a good style of football and defensive as well.
Look at this. Come on, mate. Emery took over in 17th and still finished above Ange, mate. Come on. Hey, maybe it is my Spurs brain talking, but if I had to choose between the two, I would still choose Ange.
I would choose Emery.
Yeah, I get it.
He's a good manager. And
Definitely.
the way they play football as well.
It is fun to watch. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about to me is fun to watch football. I know that people will say, who cares as long as you're winning? But Jesus Christ, Conte, sometimes it was exciting. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it was exciting. But Conte and Mourinho, to an extent, Mourinho was more fun. But both of those managers, it's just not the type of football I prefer to watch.
Oh, it was boring football. But with Emery, he done a double over Arsenal last season.
Yeah.
Home and away. And it wasn't like it was just like an easy. I think they won 1-0 at home. And they won 3-0 at Arsenal. Arsenal's a hard place to go and win.
True, very true. And I'm glad he did that. Did us a favor. So, no, yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
But all right. So we talked about tomorrow what we've got coming up. I had this. How might missing players affect each team's setup and strategy? The only player you told me they were missing is Ross Barkley, correct?
I only saw that today, so I haven't watched their press conference. I only saw that they said Ross Barkley is out. I'm not sure who else is out.
See if
Ross
Google will
Barkley's
tell me.
he's not normally a starter, Ross Barkley.
No, he's a good player though.
Oh yeah, he's decent.
We only have one injured player. Ross has a small injury and won't be available for the next 2 weeks. That was a quote from them. So
yeah,
cool.
We've got Van der Ven out. I don't know how fit Timo and Romero are.
Did Romero get a knock or something?
No, they took him off because he said he was fatigued.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
rest him up, baby. Rest him up. I love it.
Yeah, but we need him against Duran and Watkins.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I think that as long as we've got him and Dragic, I think we're good.
But if we play Davies, we're screwed.
Hey, I'm trying to use realism. I'm trying. But no, just not a big Emery fan. It's just the guy himself, I think, probably.
He's funny in his press conference, like "Good evening," because he doesn't say that
evening.
Good
yeah. Evening.
He's like a little Dracula.
He is a little bit.
Yeah.
But okay, so we've got no Van de Ven, and that's huge. Do you think that if we, so I guess let's track back a little bit. I only have a couple more minutes, but I wanted to add in. So in the Manchester United match, Manchester City match, we had like 30% possession, 33, I think it might have been exactly. But do you think that was by design at all, or do you think that was just simply due to how City were playing?
City, no, I think it was City were playing. I think Spurs tried to get hold of the ball, but City just kept breaking it down. Like, if you watched it, you'd think City were the home side because they're all over us. But they're like that anyway. But Spurs, that's something they could deal with. The possession that City were given. Like, we got the 2 goals, which is good. But yeah, no. City, I think City did play well.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just wondered if maybe we would see anything different, if we would see some tactical changes finally from the boss. I didn't know if we had give up some possession kind of on purpose and let them have the ball a bit. I didn't know if that was. It doesn't seem a very Ange thing to do, but I just wondered.
No, yeah, because it was weird because he started Van der Ven on left back because he dropped Udogie to give him some time.
And then Van der Ven injured himself.
obviously
He just should never play left back again. How about that?
I don't know who he was up against though. I think it's just the way he turned. But at least it's not as bad as we first thought because he was out for 3 months last time. So at least he's only out until after the international break.
Supposedly, they're frequently wrong with those timelines. I feel like, but yeah.
Well, it's just because it's a shame because Odegaard I was really looking forward to seeing him, and then he had a setback, so we don't know how long he's out for.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good either. Oh, he's
No,
got
that
a
one looks.
setback.
But the window opens up in a month and a bit, so
Sure.
and we get the young Korean kid come in.
Absolutely. So I guess what I'm going to ask though is do you see us dropping the line back, Eddie, with Van de Ven out? We all know that he's the defensive cover. He makes up for that high line. If players ever sneak through, he is on them. He's got the pace to catch up to them. Without Van de Ven in the team, no offense to Dragic, he's a great player, but he's not that guy. You know what I mean? And neither is Romero. So
no, they're not quick, are they?
Do you think that Ange drops the line back some to compensate for that?
No, because he says in his press conferences before he won't change anything. So he's going to play the high line, and I think that's where they exploit us.
Yeah,
that's the problem is because we have Van de Ven, he's always there to protect that because we haven't got him now. Clearly, Villa are going to do their work and go, we could do a high line, Spurs are still going to come forward, they're not going to drop back. So we just have to exploit whatever they're going to bring our way.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to exploit that for sure. Hopefully we win the midfield battle and we don't give them as much opportunity to create. Do you think that we're going to see Kulu and Madison both start? I kind of do, even though, as you pointed out, it might not be the best.
I don't know. I think Matters is still. I don't think Matters will start. I think you can't drop Kulu. That's the problem. If you drop him,
you really can't. What's that say to anybody? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he's done literally everything perfectly correct.
He's been our key player all season. If he got injured, God forbid, we'd be screwed.
Would you consider moving Kulu back to the wing?
No, he's definitely a lot better on there. His favorite position is number 10. Like he even said that when he came, but he played that way because Conte wanted to play that way.
And look at this. Look at this. If we go high line without VDV up against Watkins, pace recipe for disaster. I agree with that completely. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. I think anytime that Van de Ven is out, drop the line back 5-10 yards. Like you just have to. You just have to. But
you'll think maybe like this is where the players need to think for themselves. Go, well, we haven't got this pace here. I know Ange wants to just drop back a little bit, and if he tells us to go forward, then he has to take the result on the chin. But this is where they need to have some. When they got to use their bloody mind and go, look, we haven't got Van de Ven to save us for this. Drop him back. And if we can see the goal that way, then that's down on us. But if we go forward, that's down on Ange.
For sure. No, I agree with you completely. So do you think that we're going to get exploited a bit with that high line? You said you think we're going to tie the game. Who do you predict to be the scorer for Spurs?
Spurs, Pedro Porro.
Oh, okay, nice. Slap one from distance. That sounds
about
right.
I think it's gonna be one of those shots where it just comes out of nowhere, like from a corner, and he just thumps it and he just goes in. But then they score. Right. I got a feeling we're gonna go one down first.
Okay. I could see it.
Who will score for them? It's gonna be that annoying little prick McGinn, isn't it? Because I can't stand that guy.
Fuck that guy. I hate him too. Something about his face. I just want to punch him.
It's the same. I reckon they score. First, and then Pedro Porro does a thunderbolt, and then we finish 1-1.
McGinn seems like he would be friends with the guy who's keeper for Argentina. What's his name?
Oh, Martinez.
Yeah, they seem like they would be friends. They both just seem like colossal dickheads to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're teammates, so they probably are. But I do like Martinez. He's a player that I wanted Spurs to get when he was at Arsenal.
I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want him here.
Would you not?
No, I just don't.
I like him. He's a good penny saver.
Yeah, he definitely is that for sure. I just don't personally like him. Like, would he be good at Spurs? Yes. But I'm letting my personal biases get involved, and I think
you go on a personal level, then actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I wouldn't be friends with that guy, so I don't want him on our team.
I'm sure if he came up to you and go, "Can I get a picture, Connie?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, go on in."
I'll be like, "Oh, you watch Two Sides of Spurs?" Yeah, of course, man.
You crazy man.
Simply Ace, who's been quiet all day, is here and says Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 3. We will still be hungover after beating Man City. God, I hope you're wrong, Mr. Ace. I hope you are wrong.
So Ace is going 3-1. I'm going 1-1. What are you going? You're going 2-1.
2-1. Yeah. I might even get wild and go crazier than that, but 2-1 I think is safe. I think we should go counterattack even at home. I think this game would be the perfect solution for it. Yeah, man. I agree with that as well. If Ange ever was down to change tactics, tomorrow would be the day. Playing a counterattack, kind of soak up pressure, hit him on the counterattack. That would be wonderful.
But this is where I kind of miss Jose Mourinho because he made us a counterattacking football. Like,
remember how fun Kane and Son were?
Exactly. Kane and Son dropped so deep, literally one ball, and it's basically like 2-on-1. And that's the only thing I miss about Jose. He's a good manager. We can't say he's not. But it's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be 1-0 Wolves then, but not. Yeah, I do miss the counter-attacking football. We're just constantly attack now. We just don't defend.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. I think I enjoy this more to watch, but it's definitely it's a lot more fun when you're winning. I'll put it that way.
To watch is amazing. It's just annoying.
Right.
Like I said earlier on, you can lose to Bolton and go to San Siro and win 1-0. That's the Tottenham way. That's what irritates me.
That is the Tottenham way. And Simply Ace says that he hopes that he's wrong, but do Tottenham ever prove him wrong? LOL. And Simply Ace, I just assumed that you were a him, so I apologize if you're not. I got to be careful with that.
But we're doing watch alongs, aren't we?
We are. Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody, tune in. Do you want to start a half hour or an hour before kickoff?
Start half an hour before.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Perfect. So if you guys want to watch me and Colin be stressed for 90 minutes, you're more than welcome.
Simply Ace says he is a him, so I got it right. Nice. Because Dragison's defending only suits when the defense is deep. He can't play a high line. Agreed. He gave away that penalty, or he gave away that red card foul. He's just not the paciest bloke. But guys, with that, I probably should start wrapping up. Got a visitor that's going to be here today. So expecting a visitor. So that'll be cool. And then I need to try to dry my phone out. I got my phone really wet. It hasn't been working. So I've got it in a bag of rice. I've been using a backup phone today. But anyway, shit, I don't know. But I'm trying it. I'm hoping it works. It better. But yeah, guys, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today.
Appreciate it.
The pre-match show for the Villa watch along tomorrow. Look at this great show, lads. Take care. It was great. Thank you. Sometimes I don't feel like I do a great job. So when I get comments like this, it really makes me feel all nice.
Colin, you always do a good job. Stop it.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate all you guys. And do you want to play out with hold on, do I have an image of him here? No, damn it. I need a James Madison pick real quick. 1 second.
Oh, you're doing that Madison.
Yeah. Oh man, you love it. Everybody loves it. Got it saved. Putting it in here now.
Just before we go, I just want to get everyone else's predictions that's in the comments quick.
Oh yeah, please do, guys. So Daniel, it was above average, I'll say. Hell yeah, thanks, Daniel. We haven't done one in a while, so I'm rusty. Gotta shake off.
We've both been quite busy, to be fair.
Yep. But Daniel, there he is, 3-0 or 3-1. Sorry, and is that Tottenham are at home? So if that's that means a 3-1 win for Spurs.
Chris is going 2-1.
Hell yeah, Chris. That's what I think. That's the scoreline I'm predicting as well. We just can't keep a clean sheet to save our lives. I wouldn't be surprised if we went like 2-0 up and then they score a goal and then it's butt clenching time the rest of the match. Yeah,
sweaty bum time. Squeaky bum time, isn't it?
Sweaty bum time. I like that better. That sounds grosser. So I'm going to start using that one.
I'm going 1-1.
All right, that's fair. Yep. And we'll have to see tomorrow who is correct out of everybody here. Simply Ace said it was going to be 1-3. So yeah, I think that we've got everybody who's been taking part got their score. Ash P, I don't know if you're still in the house, Ash, but I think Ash might have had to go. But again, thanks Ash for stopping by. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We got Chris Peters, Adrian from Spurs Diehards, Quez Ali, Ronnie, Ryan G, Nige. Who else has been here? Lord Rodney. We got Lord Rodney today. What a wonderful name. Robbo Reacts. Good friend of the channel. And then
Audio Artisan,
Chris Agambar, and Ash P. Just making sure I don't miss anybody. And I just want to thank everybody for being here today. Truly, it means a lot.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Simply Ace. Oh my God, how could I almost forget
Ryan as well? Ryan G.
Yeah, Ryan G, Simply Ace. So thank you guys so much. Ryan G will be happy 0-0 at halftime.
I don't think he'd be happy. He'd be like, he wants to. They need a win desperately.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, the second half goes their way. Daniel says 3-1 because I'm hoping Ange uses common sense. Me too, dog. I love the guy, and I don't want to. Like, I like him as a person, and so I want him to do a good job as a manager, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I just want him to do well, both for Spurs, but also for himself. I mean, he's taken a very untraditional path, like with his management, and so I'm just hoping for him. He can make this step up and prove that, you know, you don't have to go the traditional path. You can you know, do it his way. And so yeah, that's my hope. Yeah, hoping the same thing. If we get that scoreline tomorrow, Daniel, I'll be happy as a clam. You guys will see me dancing around. It'll be awesome. Lord Rodney is from Only Fools and Horses, the greatest comedy ever. Okay, shit, I didn't know that. I have heard of that though.
Have you never seen the show?
No, but isn't that? I heard someone say "Safest Houses," and I think that
Safest Houses. Yeah. You need to watch it. It's brilliant.
Safest Houses. Is it?
One of my favorite episodes is when they're playing poker and Boise's cheating. One of my favorite episodes. Losing Streak, it's called.
Well, I have to check it out, man. I have to check it out. But okay, so I need to go myself, guys. Pete Kagaius, he's saying 5:18 a.m. in Melbourne. Very good to see you, Pete. Sorry that you're tuning in right at the end, my guy. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I've got a guest arriving, so I need to go tend to that. But Peter, thanks for jumping in, man. Please rewatch, watch back if you don't mind. It was a fun show, and I think you'll enjoy it. When Del Boy goes through the bar. You guys actually know individual episodes of the show just by talking about it?
It's a comedy classic.
I'll have to check it out, man. I'll watch some today with my guest.
You have to. Losing Streak is my favorite episode. Or the Chandelier episode is a good one.
I'll check them out, man. I'm gonna have to learn about all these characters. We'll talk Only Fools and Horses next show. Tomorrow, I guess. But
yeah, we're definitely doing it. What time are we doing tomorrow? We're doing
30 minutes prior. So, yeah, it'll be 6:30 for me. But yes, sir.
Cool beans.
Awesome, blossom. Well, hey, everybody, thank you so much. And I'll play us out with with everybody's favorite song. Oops, that's not illegal. I totally didn't take that guy's image. Don't show that to anybody. And here we go, guys. Hey, Jamie, any final words before we jump off?
Let's hope Spurs don't ruin my weekend.
Come on, Spurs, don't ruin our weekend. God damn it.
Yeah.
Come on, you Spurs. And everybody, also, as usual, be good to each other, be good to yourself, and have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you guys. Bye.
Yeah, boy.
My team has got James Madison. James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe. Whoa.